guys, I'm Mihir Joshi and welcome to another episode of the MJ Show. आज हमारे साथ जो गेस्ट होने वाली है, she has been on the show many times before. In fact, the last time we spoke was during this lockdown. और तब ना बात करते करते थोड़े इंटरनेट इश्यूज आए थे, तो हमने इस बार सोचा कि इंस्टाग्राम पे या लाइव इंटरनेट पे डिपेंड नहीं करेंगे. इस बार यू कैन हियर हर क्लियरली बिकॉज आई रिमेंबर शी वाज सिंगिंग अ सॉन्ग. वो गाने के बीच में इंटरनेट ने दगा दे दिया. तो इस बार मैं गारंटी करता हूं आप सही सही तरीके से सब कुछ सुन पाओगे. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome back on the MJ show the absolutely phenomenal Shilpa Rao. Shilpa, hi, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Mihir, thank you so much for doing this again and again and again. Yeah, it's one place to keep revisiting. Yeah.
Like I always promise all my guests who come कि हर बार जब कोई नया गाना आता है और if you've done something new, come and talk about, because I know for every singer, every new project that comes out, every new song that comes out has so much meaning and so much importance. और हमेशा हर गाने के पीछे काफी बड़ी कहानी होती है. It's not like you just went, recorded the song and it's over and then it released someday. There's so much more that happens for every song that a singer releases. So that's why I love getting all my singer friends back on the show to talk about their new releases. And this new one that you have is fantastic. Like I told you, बहुत सुंदर गाना है. This is from the title track and from the soundtrack of a film called Ludo, which is on Netflix. For everybody who's not watched it, go and watch it. मुझे भी देखना है. In fact, I've not yet seen it, but it's on my watch list. But I've heard the song. I love the song. It's called Hardum Humdum. And let's talk a little bit about that. So firstly, is this one of your first songs for a web series, Shilpa?
So obviously this film was supposed to be, it was almost releasing in March, April. It was almost the fag end of the non-COVID era.
Yeah.
What we call it now.
Right.
It was one of those films where I had recorded this song some 2 years back.
Right.
Probably a little more than that.
Oh, 2 years back?
Yes,
wow.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
काफी लंबा wait था यार. You had to wait for like 2 years. Forget the fact that your fans did not even know about the fact that they just got the song in their lap one day. But you had to wait for 2 years since you recorded it.
So it's not so much of a wait. It's more of with Pritam. What happens is that all of us, like, we like to be a part of his ideas.
Correct.
So if there's an idea of a song that he wants to do, I love to do that. Let's just get into the studio, and there are a couple of questions that I ask him. What is the approach that you want, and what is the final vision of the song that you want, and the emotion of the song, what you want to portray with it. That is the most important question.
Correct.
So these are some questions that I ask, and even if it's just an idea of a song, I love to work on it. And this is not the first time we've done it. It happens, if through the year it happens, and trust me, it's such a pleasure to just get a new tune and to be able to make it into a song. And it is such a beautiful process. So for me, it's just a process of turning it into a beautiful song that someone can listen to.
That's lovely. But
then it got associated with Ludo.
Right.
That was a later development. But the point is, for any aspiring singer, I will say that sometimes what happens is, because of that one goal that you have, I want to be this star and I want to achieve that, and everything that comes with it, you forget the whole point of doing this. Why did you or me or anyone start this in the first place? Was to be able to live with music on a daily basis.
Correct.
To enjoy the whole process of recording, and we forget that. And with Pritam, it just comes back again. There's this idea of a song, let's do it. And that is the only purpose of a recording for us.
Beautiful. And it's such a lovely song. It's such a beautifully done song. Lyrics by Syed Kadri and Shlok Lal, and of course Pritam Da Shlok. And music is of course by Pritam Da. Phenomenal music.
Genius.
The genius.
I keep saying that. The genius.
And he's given such incredible songs throughout his career. I mean, it's amazing to see how there's a constant churning out of great music that happens out of his mind, out of his studio. It's a spectacular thing. How is it for you to work with Pritam Da? Because I know you worked with him quite a lot.
Well, it's not work. Like I said, we just sit and chat for like an hour. I still remember we were somewhere in Abu Dhabi, and I we had like a night flight, and we reached there, and we were all underslept, and we slept, and then we came down for coffee, and post coffee you go for sound check and
Right.
everything. And I'm downstairs having coffee, and he comes in, and we were talking, and it was just basic sunset happening, and we started talking about time zones and how India should be having two of them, and yeah, we talked some random stuff, and that's all we do.
Wow.
Even before the recording, that's all we do. One day we sat down and spoke about Monet and how his house is on Airbnb.
Wow, that's amazing. But I guess it's this sort of slightly eccentric conversations that lead to and thought processes that lead to great artistic content, great music, which we have seen from Pritam Da over the years for sure. So before we talk a little bit more about this song and about other things that you are up to right now, can you sing a little bit of this song for everyone watching right now?
Yeah. This goes out to everybody who has loved me in every avatar of mine, and huge gratitude to everyone. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow. It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm giving thanks to everyone for being there for me, irrespective, no matter how bad a day it is. And
Correct.
this goes out to all of you guys. ये ली है मेरी आँखों ने कसम फिर यार रखेगी तुझे ख्वाबों में हमेशा हर पल हर शब हमदम हरदम हमदम ये ली है मेरी आँखों ने.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I love what you just said right now. You said how people have supported you through your various avatars and the various kinds of stuff that you've done in your career so far. And that brings me to an interesting thing. So for all of you who follow me on social media, about a month ago, I started off a new podcast, which is kind of an addendum to this, and I talk about music and pop culture on that. It's called the MJ Hit List. And I've got an episode of my favorite Shilpa Rao songs that is coming up in this week. It's going to be out very, very soon. And I've chosen 10 songs that, sort of span her career. And for me, these are just songs that I had really connected with and that I really fell in love with every time I heard them. In fact, some of them are her versions that she's put out either on her YouTube channel or even on the main channels of the labels which have released them, but sort of cover versions of her own songs. So, you'll see it's a mix of some interesting songs. And now I want to ask Shilpa, if you go back through your journey, and if I had to ask you to pick three monumental songs for you, like which made you happy, it doesn't mean that the song was a humongous success or that like बॉक्स ऑफिस सक्सेस की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं बात कर रहा हूँ कि यार ये गाना रिकॉर्ड करने के बाद लगा कि हाँ this was something satisfying, like I feel like I did something really cool. And it could range from anywhere, like from Coke Studio to wherever else that you've done, maybe a Bollywood film song, maybe something of your own. Can you tell me three songs? And I want you guys to see if the songs that she picks, those three songs, are they three out of the 10 songs that I have picked on my hit list, which is going to be on all podcast platforms. So you can listen to that list when it comes out. And I will make a video playlist for you on my YouTube channel, which you can then see all the videos back to back, because on the podcast anyway, I can't play the music. So I'm going to talk about them and I'm going to give you a video playlist where you can see them. But let's find out which three songs Shilpa picks. So Shilpa, three songs.
Tosa Nana for sure. That is one song that changed everything for me. That it's still something that is very special to me even
Right.
now. I feel that. The next one, I think one would be Kalank, because it just made me realize how we've been doing this day in and day out, and we've forgotten to enjoy the process of recording and singing music. So Kalan suddenly gave me that feeling, that out of body experience where I'm sitting in studio, I finished the recording and I'm listening to it, and this one out of body experience, like Shilpa's here, and like, ooh, this is a good day, something like that. Yeah,
Lovely.
so that was
Lovely.
one. The third, oh, my God, that it's actually tough to like just now pinpoint just one more. Anjana Anjani maybe.
Lovely.
Anjana
Okay.
Anjani. It's the there are two Anjana Anjani in the film.
Right.
One is with Nikhil and Manali, and one is Vishal and Me, and it's one of those very not so much heard. Not. I mean, yeah, but it's a very special song. It's one of those.
That's awesome.
Where I felt that everything was right about it. My texture was right. The words were right. The way I emoted it was right, and it just takes you somewhere else. So yeah, yeah.
No, it's wonderful. Listen, so now you guys have to listen to my hit list and find out which of those three songs made it. I can tell you right away that there's a very good possibility that at least two out of those three songs are on that playlist. So find out which those are later on. And you know what? Speaking of songs on her YouTube channel, if you're not already subscribed to her YouTube channel, you are doing something really bad for yourself. She puts out amazing covers of songs that you love, may not be her songs, maybe songs that she loves as well. For instance, I'll tell you one song which is on my playlist, which is from her YouTube channel, which is Gulon Mein Rang Bhare. It's such a beautiful song. And Shilpa, I gotta tell you here in front of everyone, man, I loved the way you sung that song. It's just spectacular. I absolutely loved that performance of yours. I also loved the song that you did at Coke Studio, Pakistan. I thought that was a beautiful song that you did with Noori, right?
Yeah.
that was a lovely song.
Yes.
So देखो आपको आपको 10 गानों में से मैंने 2 गाने तो बता दिए कौन से हैं, तो 8 गाने कौन से हैं वो ढूंढो, because those are the two songs, two of the 10 songs that are there on that list.
In fact, I was saving the best for the last. I was about to like tell you, and you're the first person I'm announcing to
हाँ
outside my bedroom.
हाँ
Is that the song which I did with Anoushka Shankar for her
Yeah.
album?
yeah
Those,
yeah yeah yeah
the song, those words,
right
which was for the album Love Letters,
right
has been nominated at the Grammys.
Woohoo! Congratulations, that is absolutely brilliant stuff. Oh my god.
Like major shout out to Anoushka Shankar, man. She's done it again with
Oh
her
my
album,
god.
and
Okay, listen,
we
listen,
just
listen.
found out in the night.
Shilpa, I've got goosebumps right now. I'm not kidding, right now. I've just got goosebumps because you just made a Grammy nomination announcement on the MJ show. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for Anushka and for everybody who's loved your music for so long. Sorry, I interrupted you. I just got excited, but you were saying, go ahead.
No. It's a very, life just makes you surprised so easily, and it just did that last night, and we were congratulating each other on the phone last night, and I called up Shireen, who wrote the song, and yeah, like it's a humongous day for everyone. But yeah, Anushka, this is her you know baby, her project, the entire album that she put together with all these lovely artists.
That's
Came
amazing.
together so beautifully, and finally it's on the top 5 nominations at the 63rd Grammy Awards,
That is
and it's
unbelievable.
the best global music album. So
That is
that's,
phenomenal.
yeah.
That's just absolutely incredible. Listen, when this video of me and her chatting goes up on the YouTube channel of the MJ Show, in the comments below, I'm going to give you a link to the song that she just spoke about, the song that she's done with Anushka Shankar. Go and check it out. Show it some love. Go and subscribe to Shilpa on YouTube. And of course, follow her on Instagram if you're not already doing that. But Shilpa, like I said, let's end today's episode with you singing a little bit of Kalank.
With Kalank?
Yeah.
Here we go. हवाओं में बहेंगे, घटाओं में रहेंगे, तू बरखा मेरी, मैं तेरा बादल पिया, जो तेरे ना हुए तो किसी के ना रहेंगे, दीवानी तू मेरी, मैं तेरा पागल पिया, हजारों में किसी को तकदीर ऐसी मिली है, एक रांझा और हीर जैसी, न जाने ज़माना क्यों चाहे रे मिटाना, कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया, कलंक नहीं इश्क है काजल पिया. Thanks, Mihir.
Such a
Lots of
beautiful
love.
song. That is just an incredible
Lots of
song.
love.
You know what? Listen, Shilpa. Before we wrap up, you made an amazing announcement, and since my head was stuck on Kalank, I asked you to sing Kalank. Why don't you sing a line of the song that you've done with Anushka, so that all your fans can hear it over here and then listen to the main song as well? Just like a little bit of it,
Yeah,
like at least a line.
this was I mean, a lot can happen over just hanging out as musicians. That's what people do. They hang out, they play each other's favorite music and their influences, and then a little idea comes across where you want to collaborate, and one thing led to the next, and this happened. So it's an all woman album, actually.
Wow.
Everybody on this album is female in her brilliant capacities, and it goes out to, like I said, all the fans out there. You guys make us what we are, and huge thanks to everyone. And these are a couple of lines for you guys. याद याद तेरी याद हंस दे ते रुला दे कारवां मुड़ के रवां होवे रवां तेरी याद तेरी याद तेरी याद Oh God.
I just figured that instead of just seeing my face, let me show them the video as well. That
No,
is
no, 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 no. This is like I said. We sometimes really get frustrated with life, and especially 2020 has not been
yeah,
a very easy
easy
year,
here. I know.
or easy year for any one of us.
Correct.
And you always feel, ye kya ho raha hai? But there are some people out there who are really working relentlessly. There are people who are developing a vaccine in less than a year's time for mankind.
That's
Huge,
true.
huge shout out to them. People who are working relentlessly in the hospitals. There's so many people who are doing such amazing things. We can't see that. But like I said, life gives you some reasons to be happy. And this year, I think we just need to be happy about things that we have around us. Just
True.
open your eyes and open your hearts to some simple things around you. Like when I see you with your wife and your baby, I feel this is such a beautiful thing that you need to be grateful for. And yeah,
Every day,
man,
every day,
some
every
things
minute. Yeah.
some things, they're just right in front of you and you just miss it. Please, please, please look closer to home and see how beautiful life is. So that's all I will say before
That's
I
absolutely beautiful.
say bye.
Great thoughts to leave everyone with. But listen, this is pretty much all the time we have for today. But like I always do, like I always tell all my friends on the MJ show that, when they've got something new, I'd love for them to come back. Shilpa, I'm telling the same thing to you. अगले बार जब नया गाना आ जाएगा वापस आओ, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But for today, thank you so much for hanging out
Definitely.
with me. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.
Take care. My love to your family. This comes from the lovest, most part of my heart. So here we go. Lots of love,
Thank you.
Baba. Take
Take
care.
care. Bye. And I'll see you
Bye.
guys very soon. Make sure you follow her on Instagram and subscribe to her on YouTube, and check out the movie Ludo and listen to her awesome song in it. But for today, this is pretty much all the time we have for now. I'm Mihir Joshi. That's Shilpa Rao. Bye bye. Hey, I'm Mihir Joshi, and I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you get a notification every time a new video goes up. Hit the like button as well. Leave a comment here for my guests and for me, and share it with absolutely everybody. We would really appreciate it. Make it happen.